Hi guys, this is Bobby Finley, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to ride a unicycle. So the first thing that you're going to need is a unicycle. I right now have a 26-inch wheel unicycle right here, but as a starter you probably want to start off with something a little bit smaller, maybe a 20-inch or a 22-inch. That's what I started with, and it worked out really well. So right now we're just going to go over the parts real quick. You got your wheel, you got your pedals, you got your seats. Some seats have a handlebar. That's used for tricks mostly. As you can see, I have mine right here. But you're not going to be using that at first. Maybe just to help you get on. But other than that, you're not going to need it. So, first step to riding a unicycle, you're going to want to find a flat piece of ground. I suggest concrete. The street works fine. Anything that's flat is good. You don't want hills. That's not easy. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up your unicycle so that the pedal that you want to put your foot on first is pointing straight down, alright? So, I'm going to use the left pedal in this situation to give you guys a good example. Now, set it up nice and sturdy on the ground, alright? And you're going to want something to hold on to. I'm going to hold on to this window behind me because that's what's available. But anyhow, the reason you want it down is so that when you step on it, the pedal and the wheel don't move, alright? One of the biggest problems with, say, putting it up here like this, is that if you try to step on it, as you push down, the wheel will go outwards like that. And obviously that doesn't work. So let's start again. The pedal starts facing downwards, and you're going to grab onto something sturdy, alright? And you're going to sit on the unicycle real quick, and then put your foot on the bottom pedal. At this point, maybe you want a friend to help you out. Maybe if you can grab something else, that would make it a little bit easier. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to hop up. So, what you want to do is you're going to press down with your foot that you're using first, and while holding onto the wall, put your other foot on, like that. Alright, so now you have 2 feet on the wheel, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put them both flat, like they are right now, and just start to kind of balance yourself out a little bit, alright? Nothing too tricky, you don't want to really move around too much yet. Get a good feel for what it feels like to be on a unicycle. Alright, so while you're riding a unicycle, one of the most important parts is to have your back straight, eyes looking forward, and then you want your hands out to the side to give you a little bit of balance. You don't want to be hunched over like this, which is something that I know I initially did a lot. When you're practicing, you don't want to be using this handle right here on your seat. That's for, as I said earlier, tricks. You want to have, if you can, one hand all the way out and the other hand on the wall. So, this is an example. Other things that you could use to hold on to, maybe a chain link fence, something that you can maybe get a little bit more of a grasp with your hand. For right now, I only have a wall, so I'm going to use that. So once you're feeling confident, you're going to want to start moving a little bit, alright? So what you're going to want to do is, while your back's up straight, looking forward, with your arm out to the side, you're going to want to start just taking one step forward at a time, basically. So, a little bit there, a little bit there. Now after trying that out a little bit, you can start to progress a little. Try to go further and further. Take your hand off the wall for longer and longer periods of time. So now I'm going to go 2 steps forward. Hand back on the wall. That, honestly, is the easiest way to do it. You're going to want to progress further and further. As you can go farther and farther, you'll start to pick it up even quicker and quicker. One of the things that you can do once you get the opportunity is you can start jumping from place to place. So, once you start feeling a little bit more comfortable, you can start jumping from object to object. When I originally learned unicycling, I actually learned in my kitchen, so I would go from counter to counter. But this example will work fine. Ready? Go like that, hold on to the wall. Short spurts like that. Now we're going to go over to this post over here. You get ready, set, and you go. Just a couple pedals, that's all it takes. As I showed you before, you want to start with the pedal that you're using first, point it down. You can have it actually tilted a little bit back towards yourself, but without using anything to hold on to, you're going to do this all in one step, jumping out of the unicycle. Alright, so watch how it goes. It's that easy. There's nothing more. Once you feel comfortable moving, forward, then you can start to look at going backwards or staying in the same place. To stay in the same place, what I found most easy is to, have one foot that stays a little bit lower to the ground than the other one. And then how you want to go about staying in the same place is you want your body to stay up, and as your body tilts over to one side or the other, you want to take the unicycle and basically move it to where you think your body is about to turn to. This is a little bit hard to explain, but as you sit on a unicycle, you can kind of understand how this might work. Here's an example. You just teeter back and forth like this, and you can go as long or as short as you want. This is also a good way to start practicing for if you want to start going backwards. So turning can be a little bit tricky. The way you want to turn is basically you want your body to turn, your upper body, and your arms to turn, and then you basically want to drag the rest of the unicycle with you. I'm going to show you an example of this right here. So turn the body, drag the unicycle. Now, once you feel comfortable riding on the regular, hard, flat surfaces, we can start to go into the grass. There's nothing too much different about this. You just need a lot of confidence. It's going to be a little bit bumpy, but you should be perfectly fine. Just practice and you'll get a hang of it. So I've been riding a unicycle for about 9 years now, alright? So don't get discouraged if you can't, start up right away. It took me about 2 months to learn how to really be able to get down the street. I actually originally got my unicycle for Christmas, and by the time it was warm enough for me to ride to school, I was able to ride, the mile and a half to school. But even then, I would have to get off for periods of time, and I'd have to slow down. But the best way to practice is literally, it's just to ride around as much as you can. So a lot of people would ask me, hey, did you fall down a lot when you were learning? And that's kind of a complex answer because yes, I fell down a lot, but I never really got hurt. The falls weren't really that bad. So I'm going to show you right now how to fall down on your unicycle without getting hurt. So being that your hands are free and your legs are free, you want to use that to your advantage. Unlike a bike where you can't swing your leg around the front, a unicycle, your legs are wide open and free. So if you feel like you're going to fall, all you have to do is just basically let it happen and take your legs and stick them on the ground. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a couple different directions. First, going forward. I start to fall. I fall down onto my feet. All right. Now I'm going to show you how to fall backwards. Land on my feet again. And finally, how to fall to the side. Just like that. Just for fun, I figured I might as well give you an example of how not to fall on a unicycle. Not a good idea. Alright guys, so there's your tutorial on unicycling. I hope you enjoyed it. I suggest to you guys to go out and get one. They're a lot of fun. You can impress your friends. Everyone loves riding a unicycle and seeing people ride a unicycle. The bottom line is really, you just got to go out and practice it. It doesn't take too long to ride, and once you learn how to ride it, it's just like riding a bike, except there's one wheel. It's basically the same thing. I actually just fixed my unicycle today. It's been out of commission for almost 2 years. I haven't ridden my unicycle in almost 2 years, and I was perfectly fine riding it around. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks.